Greetings, Gabriel Cantor, Prince of Trader Academy, modern day bard. Back here with Crisis Core after what has been a lot of this week on my personal time. We're here today to do some post-game shenanigans. We beat it last time, beat it on hard, had a good cry, as you do. We're back on normal. I've done a little bit off stream. I tried not to do too much because I figured, hey, that's the point of, getting a platinum, is doing it all on stream and showing the whole process. But I did this off stream because this is just kind of grindy randomness, which isn't necessarily fun to watch, but got all the DMW scenes, which got me the Genji armor, I think. And then also did, I guess they won't show up here anymore, but there were 2 trophies I had to go back through the game for, so I've got these other save files here because I went through a New Game Plus, which was hilariously one-sided and just stomping everything to get. There was a trophy in Chapter 4 for that little kid who stole my wallet, saying that me and Aerith make a good couple, which apparently, basically the only thing I did that messed that up in my regular playthrough was wow, totally brain farting. Right, was when the kid tells you about what happened to his wallet. Apparently you are supposed to say you'll just buy him the medicine as opposed to getting his wallet back. Apparently Aerith likes that more, I guess, or the kid does. I don't know. One way or the other. That was basically the one mistake I made, because otherwise it's like, oh, doing the whole thing where you wait for 10 times, whatever, for the other kid. That's like the whole point of that. Oops. But I got that, and I did the fan club stuff that I had messed up one tiny thing for. It's crazy how fast you can get through this game. What is it? When you're just straight going through the missions and stuff like that, or just going through the story missions and not doing any of the side stuff. But still got a decent chunk of other nonsense to do. But I should be more than equipped to do all this kind of pretty easily. The other thing I did learn from all of my shenanigans is that it's not really worth doing the Buster Sword proficiencies.
Activating combat mode.
Any of the bonuses it gets you aren't really
taking you down a peg.
Particularly useful.
By now,
the road to becoming first is not easy.
Conflict resolved.
Especially when you have all this gear. It's all stuff that like accessories will already do, and for more stuff than just your sword attacks. Like the damage limit breaking thing, which isn't really useful. And I forget what the second thing was. I got it in my other file. I think it's around like 55% or something that you get it. But it's not any useful. And then I think I ended my other file somewhere around like 70-something%.
Activating combat mode.
taking you down a peg. Take that. This'll do. Here we go.
Yep. Oh, I think that was actually like the hard one. I think that was the last one of those that I got for Aerith, was that one. Yeah, we're just like steamrolling dudes at this point. Like this is like the hardest rank of mission in the game, and it's nothing. It's got nothing on my high jumps.
Activating combat mode.
High jump is just too good.
Taking you down a peg. Got him.
Conflict resolved.
So good.
Oh yeah.
You're like, yeah, costly punch goes through defense, but if you're already doing max damage with high jump, who needs it? Because high jump, A, gives you invincibility, unlike costly punch, and B,
Activating combat
Out
mode.
of the way. Heads up.
doesn't drain your HP,
This'll do.
and also AoE, so it's just better in every way.
Conflict resolved.
The end.
Why do anything else?
Activating combat mode.
Besides maybe some magic every now and then if something's indivisible. But that's basically what costly punch is for
Heads up.
at this point, is that it
Here we go.
goes through
Conflict resolved.
barriers and stuff, which is very useful and will come in handy against the super boss. All these DMW materials that I do not need and aren't that useful. Even deeper. Yeah, I'm doing these ones first before getting into the other missions because getting through these will get me, I think, a shop that's important. I think I might have already done that one. But it'll give me the Zydrich, which is an accessory that matters a lot because it just gives you plus 100 to every stat, which is actually better than some of the Genji stuff. Okay, so there's 2 chests over there.
Activating combat mode.
Right, the other thing I did off stream was get the Genji shield.
Taking you
That's
down.
also...
Here we go.
Okay. A fun game of just like
Conflict resolved.
random garbage involving a magic pot. But thankfully, it's actually way easier in this version than it is in the original one because of the way they changed the DMW stuff. Because the whole thing with it is you fight a magic pot, and you have to do 3 specific moves to it, and then the last move it asks you to hit it with is Sephiroth's Limit Break. You have to hit it with Octoslash? Octoslash? What is it called? Octoslash. And originally, the way the DMW stuff worked is when it rolled... Oh, speaking of... so instead of... Oh, I forgot I have this on. Alright, that's fine. Yeah. It's just better. What is it? Right, the way the DMW originally worked is when it would roll a limit break, it would just do it immediately. So with that, the magic pot, you had to time it out so that it would roll Sephiroth when it needed to be hit by that move, which was, I would assume, which the way like the guides that I had seen mentioned doing it was like deliberately cursing yourself so the DMW wouldn't roll and then using a remedy to uncurse yourself when it was time to do it, which just sounds horrible. Also, the fact that that doesn't work the way it used to. Because the way they mentioned doing it is like, oh, involves using the cursed ring and stuff. But the way that, I guess the way it used to work is the cursed ring would just like cast curse on you. So if you then took it off, you would still be cursed, but you could get rid of it, which is not the way it works anymore. And so none of that works, but since you now have to deliberately trigger the DMW stuff, it makes it really easy, because if you roll Sephiroth at any point in the fight before you need Octoslash, you can just have it stocked, and then as soon as it's time to do it, just do it.
Activating combat
It's awesome.
mode.
Heads up.
But the harder part of it
How about this?
was making sure
Resolved.
that A, I could do max damage to it, because that's one of its requirements. And B, running into it, because getting them to spawn is not easy. It's a very random chance thing. So that's the oh wait, no, okay, so somewhere deeper, I think it's the second to last mission, has the Genji something? Genji something. Abby someone. MP and AP cost. Right, that's the Genji glove is the thing I'm gonna get, which will replace that. Because the Genji glove gives you break damage limit and also always critical, which is ridiculous. And incredibly helpful. That's basically part of the reason that you can do non-stop max damage with high jump against the secret boss. It's because crits just double your damage, so if you're doing permanent double damage, and then the like Buster Sword mode thing acts like you're doing a move in the middle of a combo, which I don't know if that was a thing in the original one, or if you did a physical move in the middle of a combo, it increased its damage. But it's a thing in this one. And so, yeah. You do that, and you get auto crits, and then boom, max damage. Even to things with high defense, as long as I also have max strength, which I should against that thing. That's the plan, at least. Is to get 2 materias. Like, that's the only thing that might be a little bit of a slowdown during this episode, is making the materia that I need for for the final boss here. It shouldn't be that bad. And part of the reason I have the precious watch on is because I might need some money for it.
Bye now. Take that.
Ah, yes.
Taking you down a peg. Heads up. How about this? Got him. That's enough.
Conflict resolved.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I guess I got hit by something in there. I don't think it did any damage, though. Man, I forget which Genji piece I'm not going to equip. I think it's the one that makes so you don't use any HP and MP cost. Oh, here we go. Okay. So this is the fight I had a problem with in my other file, but it shouldn't be actually too bad now, because I have way more health. Yes, let's just go town this, guys.
Mode.
This'll do.
Oops, this is actually good. Oh, sick.
Better run for
Please
it.
tell me this is just gonna work. This'll... Oh, man. If this just kills these guys, that's fantastic. Yeah, because I was trying to do this originally, I think my other file, without having break HP limit on. And with that, if you get hit by... Okay, no, it doesn't work.
Heads up.
That's a shame. And so the way that works is if you get hit by any of those... Oh! That happens. I'll try that again. Yeah. So I was like, had 10,000 HP, and that does 10,000 damage. So. Okay. Okay. Am I gonna get? Okay, no. this is better. This will actually do damage. I think it does most through defenses and stuff, so it should do. Yeah. Cool. Nice. Then do their thing and punch. Oh! Hey, welcome. Yeah, cactars are fun. They're
Activating
iconic.
combat mode.
Also, apparently a Tetsuya Nomura design, which is
Taking
fun.
you down a peg.
They're also incredibly dangerous. Because they can do 10,000 damage a hit. That's what happens when you're in, like, end game stuff. Let's wait for my slot machine to go. Boom. Nice.
Bringing out the big guns.
Make missile.
Is this the end?
That's kind of, honestly,
Not if I can help it.
the thing almost of a lot of these enemies, because I think the next mission will have tomberries, which are similar. Except they're little frog dudes, who are also cute little guys. Oh, wow, I walked right into that. Who are also cute little dudes that are very dangerous.
Activating combat
Are they
mode.
big dudes? I don't remember. Maybe King Tomberries, who are big boys, but... Okay.
How about this?
Nice.
Brace yourself.
Aha. That's a lot of SP. Which is good. I'm gonna need a lot of that. Oh, wow. Haven't gotten one of those in a while. Or maybe ever. How do I... There we go. Bye-bye. How do I get rid of this? There it is. Aha. Yep. Bye-bye. Yep.
Here we go.
Appreciate at least how quick I can do that. Ah, there we go. Ah! Hey, thank you for the follow. I always forget to
Activating combat mode.
turn that audio on, because there is a little jingle for that. But God, there's so many needles. Honestly, I could solve this problem. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna solve this problem. That was a lot of damage for just like a little bop.
You're in for it now.
Okay.
Is this
I thought that went through
How about this?
defenses. But I guess
Here we
not.
go.
Oh god. Okay. I thought I killed one. Okay, I did. Punch. And... No? Oh, right. That's what it is. Gotcha. I did kill it, but then they try to do a finishing move, which if you run around a bunch, they won't be able to ever do. Which I think does like 100,000 damage. It's bad. Boom. Boom. Ah. Okay. What do we have this time? That's nothing. Useless. Ooh, there we go. What? Oh, no. Okay. That's what the auto life is for.
Conflict resolved.
Ugh. Well, at least that went better than it did last time. Boy. Yeah, in other games where you can see them a bit better, they like usually have a little. They have like very low frames of animation, and basically they just like move their arms up and down and their legs like back and forth, and that's like it. They almost move like they're like an 8-bit character at all times. It's fun. Cactars are great. Or sabotenders, I think is what they're called in Japanese. Yeah, we can just continue. This might be Tonberries, I think. Who are our other fun little guys? This game is... to be fair, I have basically beaten the game. We're in post-game stuff. And this is all, like, super hard side stuff that I'm doing today. With the goal of beating, like, the extra super boss. And that'll be our actual finale. Yeah. Well, my goal actually is to get the platinum trophy, because I'm playing this on a PS5. Oh, yep, there's our big Tonberry boy. We'll come back to him. Right. I unfortunately wouldn't be able to make it trigger, or I guess I could if I really wanted to. But yeah, there is like a... Oop, don't want to leave that on. There is a summon thing of the Cactar, where Zack mimics their little movements and does a little dance, which is fun.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Bye now.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, that's like why I'm doing 99,999 damage and one-shotting everything, is because I am at the end of the game with... Yes, Zack is our boy here. That would be good if I didn't have better stuff already. So this is not showing off the, like, really normal gameplay of this game. Although I also have, the way this game works, I have kind of had it sort of busted for a very long time. It's kind of ridiculous how early in this game you can kind of start steamrolling it really bad. Ah. Alright. Time to fight our frog friend, or whatever these guys are. Frog, tadpole, kinda, fish, big lantern, a knife,
Activating
his
combat
big
mode.
crown.
Get on.
Teleporting, trying to just stab me. All right. Good stuff.
Taking you down a peg. Take that.
What, you can't sleep?
Warm-up's
Dang.
over.
The power of soldier.
All right, here comes the big one.
It's funny that most of these at this point, because of the way my stats are, do like less damage than my regular attacks.
Heads up. How about this?
There we go.
Heads up.
Jeez. Oh, that is, yes, this is eventually Cloud's sword. This is the guy that gives it to him.
Brace yourself.
This is a prequel game to Final Fantasy VII.
Heads up. Here we go.
Yeah, tomberries they're normally
Conflict resolved.
are actual little guys. That is a big one. Normal tomberries are like knee high and don't have the crown. They just stab you in the knees. Peak Tomberry is still Final Fantasy VIII, where you can summon a Tomberry and it slowly walks up to the enemy and then just stabs it with the knife, and you get a big word bubble that just says doink. It's good stuff. Whoop. It's some of the best. I guess this and Final Fantasy VIII, I guess both have them as summons and cactars, and I think they're the only games that do that? It's kind of fun being able to summon these dudes.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go.
Oh no! Well, at least that froze me in
How about this?
a guard pose, or else I think that might have killed me.
Heads up. Bye now. Ha! This'll do. Heads up.
I think that move can one-shot me if I'm not careful.
Conflict
Actually, no, I might still have immunity to that. I forgot. I have stuff on to make me immune to instant death at the moment. Boom. All this stuff will come in handy later. This is why I'm doing these missions before I do a bunch of item synthesis stuff, because kinda need all these materials and everything. They, them. Thank you for asking. Don't usually talk about it much, but that's why the tag is there. Here we go. One more.
Activating combat mode.
I have
This'll do.
literally just gave a thumbs up in response to that, even though literally can't see it. It's a bad habit.
How about this? Heads up.
I really need to be thinking about
How about this?
making it so I can give a thumbs up
Bye now.
just because of that.
Conflict
Yep,
resolved.
yep. Where is this last chest? Aha! Oh, sick. That's actually gonna come in very handy for later. Because that is used to make new materia.
Here we go.
Guys.
Taking you down a peg.
There you go. Perfect.
Heads up. Taking you
Someday
down
when
a
I can
peg.
use emotes, I'll have a proper thumbs up one.
Here we
Oh
go.
god.
Heads up. Taking you down a peg. Bye now. Taking you down a peg.
Go.
Take that.
Taking you down.
Here we
Peg.
go.
Bop.
Conflict resolved.
Oh
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, they're all. I think all of Twitch's default emotes are like long-running in jokes that everyone has lost the original context for at this point, unless you've been around like since the beginning. Biomechanical threats. I think this might be the last mission I need to do in this chain. Get the fancy gloves. All this materia. Yeah, I guess at some point you gotta use just like the default like phone emojis for some stuff. Hey, there we go. And a trophy. Just what I was looking for. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Ah. I guess you can right click, I think, and bring up. Can you do that? Oh, maybe you can't do that on Twitch. You can do it on Twitter and in some places and bring up like default system level like Windows emojis. Yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg. Bye now.
Ow.
Heads up.
Oh, that's cool. He's just invincible. Nope. Alright, let's just, chill then. While I wait for his invincibility to wear off. There we go. Come on. I could just run. Which honestly might be the better move. Let the guitar shred while I run around in a circle. Oop, oop, oop. And there we go.
Warm-up's over.
Concentrate.
Aha! Oh. Ow! Oh no! Dang. That's what happens when you get
Activating combat mode.
This'll do.
too aggressive.
How about this?
Oh my god.
Bye now. This'll do. How about this?
I'm taking so much damage.
Bye now.
Alright, this guy's invincible. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna... Let's just... Thankfully, with the way this game works, you don't need to kill everything in a fight to get the rewards from it. So if you just kill a bunch of stuff and then run, you still get the stuff from the guys you killed. At this point, I don't really need to do random battles much. Right, like, the reason I'm running around on like, the edges of all these maps and stuff is because if you do that, you can avoid the random battles, or quote-unquote random, because they actually are, like, technically, like, this little area here, like, the center of it is where the trigger is. So if you just run around the edge, you avoid the fight. It's a fun little trick that worked in the PSP version of this game, and I didn't think would still work, but it does. Because I guess it's part of the design, not a trick. Okay. Yeah, this will be fine. Wait, am I... What I'm gonna do instead, where's... Actually, wait, I got a super ribbon, right? Or do I get that from this? Oh, no, I have one. Friends, all status ailments. There we go.
Activating
Because these
combat
guys like to do that.
Heads up.
Like this. God, it has so much health. Oh god, no, get away. Like, I'm doing literally as much damage as I can possibly do per hit. And it's taking this long. Oh, speaking of. Hey!
Better run for it.
There we go. Here's a Tomberry. It's just fantastic. Hey, another level up. Oh, wow, I'm not doing any damage. Pop. Bang! It's the regen. It's back. Let's get out of that. Even with the status immunity, it still kind of hurts a lot. Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about, and you're not wrong. Oh, these guys are the worst. They're bad in literally, they're in most Final Fantasy games since like, I don't know, 6, I think, at this point. And they're bad in all of them. Bad breath is kind of the worst, where unless you're at a point like this, where you can make yourself immune to all status effects, it'll do basically every status effect possible to you. And it's rough, to put it lightly. I don't know what this mission is. That's the advantage of the super ribbon. Oh, I could have put this on. Oh well. I didn't realize that that does that. Actually, let's just keep the... Yeah, let's keep this while I'm doing all these weaker things that I don't really need the stats for, because the money might come in handy for when I'm getting prepped for the final boss. Come on. Because it was new around when I started streaming it. It came out earlier this month, and I had very mixed feelings about the original one.
Activating combat mode.
Part of its story stuff,
This'll do. Take that.
part of it
Heads up.
mechanical stuff. And I was curious about the changes to it and everything. And I also have, technically this is old. It's a new release of an old game. The PSP version of this is from like, I don't know, like 2007 or something. Something like that. And then they basically re-released it because there was no good way to play it because it was stuck on the PSP. And it's sort of important for the Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff that they were doing. Plot-wise, basically. And I, in general, have a problem where I like platinuming, getting the platinum trophy in games, which is usually 100%ing it and doing whatever else. And I have been doing that with the Kingdom Hearts series. I've been going through all of that and getting those platinum trophies for what is the third time on stream, because I just really, really like those games and really like playing them. And anytime I play them, I feel compelled to 100% them. And so I figured, why not make a whole series out of it? And then I've gotten like halfway through those. So I wanted to take a small break. And that lined up perfectly with this coming out. So I went to platinum this instead. And then I'm probably going to follow this up with the 7 remake. Because that is a game that also I really, really love getting 100% and getting the platinum trophy in. It's a lot of fun. And then we'll get back to Kingdom Hearts with Birth by Sleep is what I'm up to. Going in release order. It'll be Birth by Sleep, then Recoded, then 3D, then 0.2, then 3? I think is what I have left. Something like that. Alright, hi, Tank Boy.
Combat mode.
Bye now. Here we go. Taking you down a peg.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Wow. That got out of hand.
Activating combat
Let's try that
mode.
again. Let's try and not get hit by a
This'll
cannon.
do. Bye now.
Oh, don't get hit by that. Haha. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Oh god. Oh, there we go. That's actually really good damage. Bop. The thing with the punch moves in this game is it drains a little bit of my HP, but it goes through all defenses. And so it's completely busted.
Heads up. Gonna love this.
No! Oh, that was really close.
Yeah.
That almost was very bad. But we got him. Hey, and that's the materia I was looking for. But using that against the final boss, which technically I could do right now. Yeah, that's the reigning deity, where we get to fight a god. Or goddess, as the case may be. But I'm gonna save that for last. Gonna get some other shenanigans done first. What have we got? Alright, let's go down here first.
Activating combat mode.
Boo.
How about this?
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And a lot of these, it's actually kind of fun. A lot of the enemies in this game are just enemies from original Final Fantasy VII, but redone in better graphics and stuff. Which, I think in this one, they mostly just pulled a lot of stuff from the remake. But some of them had to be new, because some of them aren't in the remake. Which is fun. It's really interesting seeing some of the weirder monster designs
Combat mode.
from that game done in, like, high res.
The end.
They weren't
Bye
necessarily
now. This is
meant
the
for it.
spring.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now we're going back to some lower level missions that I just need to do. So this is gonna be even easier and kind of hilarious. There's one enemy from Original 7 that has not shown up in any remake stuff that I'm really excited about, which is like a freaking Triceratops with tank treads.
Activating combat mode.
And it's like a random battle. It's a thing that wasn't even like a boss or anything.
Here we go.
It's just nonsense.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's a bit of a thing with this game where It's all very mission based because it was originally a PSP game, and so instead of having like a big sprawling open world, because they couldn't do that with the tech, it's all like structured in these little bite-sized missions
Activating combat
where you
mode.
just like fight some dudes and then hey, that's it.
Conflict
In these
resolved.
repeated environments.
Oh yeah.
That's just kind of how a lot of PSP games worked. It's all inspired by, I think Monster Hunter was the thing that kind of started that, and then everything else kind of just came off of that. Okay, so only 2 chests. This one. Aha. Oh, I'm gonna have to go. Wait, or maybe not? I feel like I remember other chests being right over here. Oh, hey, look, it's one of these guys again. But this is a significantly easier one, I think. It shouldn't take like 100 punches to kill, like the last one did. Oh, actually, I'll do that after. Aha! And I technically don't have to get all these chests, but some of the stuff they give you will possibly come in handy later for some stat stuff and getting prepped for that final boss. Alright, now let's replace this with this sheet. So that I'm immune to status effects again.
Activating combat mode.
I don't trust these guys.
Taking you
This
down
guy's
a peg. Take that. This'll do.
Conflict resolved.
way less bad.
Oh yeah.
The other one was like one of the hardest enemies in the game, and this one is not that. Let's put... What did I have on? I don't even remember. Oh, right, the double heal. Right, this which would have been useful at some point, but not anymore. Okay. Oh. I'll do my best. Thank you. Did I max these? Okay, no. I still have plenty of room. Those are going to come in handy, and so I don't want to run out of them. Or I don't want to get those and have them wasted because my inventory of them is full. Okay. This is a big one. Probably down here. Aha! Okay, a bunch of accessories that are bad at this point compared to the insanely good stuff I've got. Okay, probably need to go this way. Aha, yes.
Activating combat
No!
mode.
Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Later.
That's enough of that. I should be close to that proficiency ability. Whatever it is. I don't think it's any good, but... Still.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Taking
no.
you down a peg.
Birds!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Ah, it's ridiculous how powerful you get in this game. But it's just lore accurate. Ooh. Okay. Phoenix Downs are good. Might come in very handy against that final boss. Alright, cool. I don't actually need to see most of this map. Okay, awesome.
Activating combat
30-second
mode.
one.
This'll do. Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-dum. I almost should actually, I could replace the break HP limit thing with, Oh yeah, the bombs, those are bombs. They grow and then explode. They're also a very old Final Fantasy enemy. You know what? Yeah. Let's see how this goes. I end up dying because I'm not having enough HP. We'll switch back. But for now, yeah, pretty much. They're little floating fireballs. That normally the way they work is in the turn-based games, it's a bit more of a thing where they will, every time you hit them, they will grow a little bit. And then once they hit a certain size, they will self-destruct and do a lot of damage to somebody. Usually, whatever point you're at, it will kill a party member. Ooh, hello. Oh, this is probably a bad mission to
Activating combat mode.
actually have.
How about this? Here we go. Bye now. Here we go.
Yeah, it's probably the worst.
Hands up.
Usually it's either doing enough damage that you kill it before it,
Is this the end?
Take that.
Okay, I should live through this. Basically, it's usually doing enough damage to it that you kill it before it gets big enough to explode. Or, usually the way they work is physical attacks are the only thing that make it grow, and so if you cast magic on it, it's fine. If you cast magic on it, it won't grow, and they're big fireballs, so they're weak against ice magic, and so I feel like they end up being like an early, like, tutorial enemy almost on, like, hey, there's different ways to fight enemies. In this game, it doesn't really matter as much. They don't. You tend to do more than enough damage that they don't, but that's not a concern. I don't think you really see them much, actually, in original Final Fantasy VII. I want to say they appear in literally one spot in the entire game,
Activating
and
combat
aren't a
mode.
particularly common fight
Bye now.
there anyway.
The end.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
There's like this one bridge they show up on, and that's like literally it. It's weird. But there's a handful of enemies like that in original 7. I was like, yeah, there's a decent chance you'll never actually even see this thing, because it's in a very tiny area. At least it's not one of those games where there's like a bestiary to fill up or something. Oh. I'm Might end up maxing those out.
Activating combat mode.
Hello.
This'll do. Later.
Conflict resolved.
Got him.
Yeah, this game basically has like a certain amount of enemy models and then just reuses and recolors them or something. It's like, this has a different name and it's a harder one, but it's effectively the same enemy. Okay, stuff I don't need. But got another trophy because that was the last shop I needed access to. Which I think leaves us with only, what, 2 trophies? 3? 3, technically, right. Because there's beating the secret boss, getting 100%, or beating 100% of the missions, and then the last one, which is getting all the other trophies. Which is what we're going for. It's a thing I know I can do at least, because I did it on a separate file. Because I've been playing through this game twice over. That's a thing I do a lot these days, especially with new games. Where I'm playing it on stream, on this account, and then I have my private non-stream account, and then I play it on there, I get the platinum trophy there too. At least when I like it enough. Like, the last time I played this on stream was Monday, but I've been playing it a ton all week besides that, because it's just, I really like what they did with the combat in this version of it. And it's a lot of fun. They made it play slightly more like the 7 remake, which is probably one of my favorite like action RPG combat systems ever made. It's just really, really satisfying. Ooh, this is fun.
Activating
So these
combat
guys
mode.
usually have like really high defenses and are like borderline impossible to kill.
Conflict resolved.
That's what the punching is for.
Oh yeah.
Because it goes through all defense stats. So I just punch this bull in the side of the head. Oh. Just chugging along. Just bonk him in the head, yep. How close am I to maxing those out? Ooh, wow, okay. Might have to make materia soon. I guess actually I probably almost could do it now that I think about it. God, I still can't get over how loud his outfit is.
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way.
His pants are so loud. And then punch him in the butt.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I guess I don't even need to do that anymore. Keep forgetting about that. I have auto crit, so I don't need to hit things in the back anymore. Because normally that's the point, is if you hit a dude in the back, it gives you an automatic critical hit, which does twice as much damage. Okay, so... let's... Oh, actually I might want to keep that. Keep those. So that I can do something later. Oh, yeah. I forgot I didn't actually put one up for this week. But that's effectively what my streams are. It's mostly been... I've been working on some other stuff, so my streams have basically just been Mondays and Fridays at this time, and then Saturdays morning-ish through most of the day. I'll definitely have one up. I tend to put up new schedules on Sunday and also update the one on Twitch and stuff. I try to keep all of those things up to date. And basically next week's will kind of be the same as this week's, except it'll be 7 Remake instead of Crisis Core. And then Saturday will be Freedom Planet 2. Yeah. I think. Because I'll be finishing, doing what I'm effectively calling my Sonic Saturdays series finale on Saturday. This doesn't work, right? Yeah. But it works with that. So, I think what I want to do is... I'm going to save again real quick just to make sure I don't mess this up. Yeah, if you ever want my YouTube channel, which I think is linked somewhere in my stuff, I spent this year playing through literally every Sonic game. That is what Sonic Saturdays was, all in release order up until recently, where I started jumping around to some like spin-off stuff and everything, like some of the handheld games and stuff like that. I did literally all of them, from Sonic 1 to, and then Sonic Frontiers when that came out. Yeah, it was honestly, it was a thing I wanted to do, like kind of almost as soon as I started streaming, because I've played a decent amount of Sonic over my life and generally like it, but there was a couple of huge gaps in what I had played, and so I wanted to fill those in, which was a lot of fun. Like, I had fun with basically all of them, even the notoriously bad ones. Like, I had fun playing Sonic 06. It was a journey. What was I doing? Right. I want to fuse this with this. And these. Okay, and then fuse. This with this. Boom. Yeah, that's kind of the idea behind the, what is it? The Kingdom Hearts stuff I have been doing. It's just, I really like those games and want to play through. I like playing through full series of stuff. Do I have anything else that is like a big HP boost? Hello, welcome, Sukumo. That's not bad. $80. It's $40. Oh no, I don't want to get right. I don't want to get rid of those. That's not bad. I'll combine that one. What am I at now? I'm at 29 and a half hours, so probably 30, a little over 30? Something like that. Oh, wait. How about this? Oh. Oh, wait. No. Which honestly is pretty good. Like 30 hours to 100% on RPG is pretty good. Yeah, I think I beat it at like 20 something. Honestly, like it's a one thing. I've been playing a decent amount of JRPGs and stuff on stream and everything like that. And a big thing I've learned is that whatchamacallit? Boom. A lot of them are not actually as long as people think they are. Like, they have this reputation of all being like, oh, it's so long, it takes forever to beat them, and it's like impossible, and it'll take you like 100 hours to beat all these RPGs, but like, the only ones that are really that long are like Persona. And that's sort of by design. And honestly, I don't really know how you avoid that, to be honest. With the way those games are made, I don't know how you would make them shorter. That's kind of why they work. And all right. We got that. There's nothing that gives you more SP, right? I'm not missing anything. Gives you like double SP or something when you kill enemies. No, okay. I just kind of gotta live with that for now. And yeah, the thing with this game and its post-game stuff is technically like, whatchamacallit, like 90% of this game is optional, really. Like, if you just plow through the story, like I was doing it my, like personal file, since I was playing it on streams, I'd already seen all the story stuff. I kind of just skipped through most of the story. And like I was really doing like the New Game Plus, where I have all of like my in-game equipment and stuff, and I'm just skipping through all the cutscenes and doing the main story. Like, you can easily get through this game in like a couple of hours, which is very funny. Because like all of these missions are entirely optional. They're very good to do, because you get levels and a lot of equipment and materia and stuff like that, but you don't have to do, I think you have to do one at the beginning as part of a tutorial, and then literally none of the rest of them. Hey, little bouncy balls. Hey, buddy. Bop.
Later. Oh yeah.
Oh, right, that's why I'm doing less damage. So the other thing with the punch is it does more damage the more health you have. So since I don't have the, whatchamacallit, the break HP limit stuff on anymore, it is doing less damage. It's still doing 50,000 damage, which is more than most stuff can take, but it is less. Oh, okay, this is a small one. Oh, nope.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Like that.
Oh yeah.
Those guys are actually, like, end-game enemies from Original 7. And kind of the whole point of them in that game was that they gave you, like, a ton of AP and XP, so they were, like, the best grinding enemy in the game. So you can just, like, master abilities and level up super, super quick. Especially if you had, like, bonuses on for it. There's only one chest, huh?
Activating combat
Oh, no.
mode.
Heads up.
Oh, you know, just
Taking you down a
fighting
peg.
some devils.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually paying attention to it. There are actually kind of a lot of enemy types in this game. They brought back a lot of dudes from Original 7, which is kind of fun. But they honestly brought back almost everything except for, like... I mean, that could be a case of, weird inspiration stuff, because technically a lot of these enemies and stuff are from, like,
Activating combat mode.
97?
This'll do.
Ah, yes, the most
Bye now.
hungry. Ow.
Conflict resolved.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Those guys look like something out of, like, Nightmare Before Christmas. They're like little mini Oogie Boogies. Alright, time for another cavern. Oh, yeah, I guess the drift loon. The little jack-o'-lantern dudes. They are designed to be creepy. They're thankfully not as bad in this game as they are in Original 7, where they are also big status effect guys. And at a point where you can't really do anything about it. Like, you find them pretty early in the game. And then it's like, hey, what if I confuse your entire party?
Taking you down a peg. Here we go.
Yeah. It's honestly really just a handful of dudes. Like, it's those guys and the Marlboros. And that's kind of the big ones. And the Marlboros are like kind of a non-thing in Original 7, unlike a lot of Final Fantasy games. Like, again, they're an enemy that you fight in literally one spot in the entire game. Like, I think they only show up on literally one screen. And it's actually a bit of a thing, because that game has the enemy skill materia, which is you learn enemy abilities, but you need to get hit by it. And I don't know if you can get back to where the Marlboros are later in the game. And so you, like, have to kind of run around for a bit and hope you run into one, and then also hope they do their horrible status effect move. Because that's the only way to learn it.
Activating combat mode.
There's a bunch
How about
of
this?
bouncy dudes.
Bye now.
Bop.
Conflict resolved.
Later. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Later. Oh yeah. Gonna get just so many battle quotes. He's just very excited about everything. That's kind of a lot of his thing. He's a fun, excitable dude who is too good for this world. Yeah. It's a minor thing, really, with where we're at in this, but kind of my only downside to this version over the original is for the Final Fantasy VII Remake, they recast all of the voice actors who had been around since, like, Advent Children, which besides the sort of initial bit of not liking that conceptually, most of the new voice actors are good, so it's not a huge deal. But Zack and Sephiroth are not
Taking you down a
great.
peg.
I don't love
How
them,
about this?
and it's kind of a bummer.
Resolved.
Oh yeah.
Though it is still funny that Sephiroth went from being a voice actor who had played Superman to an actor, a TV actor who played Superman. It's just a weird
Activating combat mode.
coincidence? I don't know.
Taking you down a peg. Hey, got him. How about this?
Conflict
I feel like in
resolved.
some way it makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Also, generally don't love recasting voice actors with, like, TV and movie people, which is also kind of what they did. Like, the original cast did have a decent number of TV people and stuff in it, too. Like, Cloud is a guy from, like, soaps, originally. But, like, Barrett was a voice
Activating
actor.
combat mode.
Barrett was Jet from Cowboy
This'll
Bebop.
do.
That was great. So was, ooh. I forgot. Whoopsie daisy. I'm gonna sort of let myself die, I think. Yeah. I'll change one of my bits of equipment, fix that, so that won't happen again. Thankfully, they give you this option. Yep, we got yet another Marlboro. Not to be confused with I don't remember which is which now. One of them's those things, one of them's a cigarette. I don't remember which is which. Let's switch out this. For the Genji shield. There we go.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Take that! This'll do.
There we go. Yep. I don't know if that's... Okay, so these are Marlboros. And these cigarettes are Marlboros. They put an R. I think that's the only difference. I don't know if that's intentional.
Taking you down a peg.
I don't know. I don't know if these guys come from some, like...
Here we go.
Mythology thing or not. Like, a lot of stuff in these games do.
Try now. Here we go.
So a fun thing with that move, with the high jump, is that while you're doing it, you're just straight up invincible. Which rules?
Try now.
Because, like, the final boss will also try and cast Ultima a bunch.
Conflict resolved.
But if you just time high jump right, it won't hit you. Because, like, the guide I had looked up went on a bunch of stuff about that move. And it's like, oh, make sure you block it and do all this stuff, or else it'll just one-shot you. And it's like, but high jump just makes you invincible. So, who cares? All right. Get back to, where's the Moogle thing? Yeah. All right, we finished that set of missions. So now we're on to the next one, which means we're back to some very easy missions again. These things are range from 1 to 10 stars in difficulty. And the thing I was just doing was a 10. It's a golden hairpin. I feel like the reason this game in particular gets away with that a little bit is technically these are like, oh, you're going out and doing these missions for a company, and so they're giving you rewards for them.
Activating
It's less
combat
like,
mode.
oh, you killed this horrible tentacle
Here we
monster
go.
and it dropped a hairpin.
Conflict resolved.
Later.
It's more you were given it as a reward, which makes a little bit more sense, but it's like the way some games have tried to seemingly get around the, like, yeah, you know, they emailed it to you. However that makes sense. Like, there are some games, like Final Fantasy 12 is one that kind of tries to get around the long-standing joke of, like, why are all these monsters dropping money? By making it so the only way you actually, like, enemies just drop, like, parts, essentially, where it's like, oh, you got some bones from these skeletons, or, like, skins from these other animals, and then you sell them, and that's how you actually get money. And the only things that actually drop money are people. Which is a way to do it. It's kind of solving a thing that isn't really a problem, except for when people are, like, you know, really pedantic about a thing. But it's still kind of fun. Though 12's system introduces whole other things, the way 12 in particular does it. Where, like, when you sell particular items to a shop, it, like, makes certain things available and becomes this whole sub-game involving a lot of math and note-taking. Which, to some extent, I kind of enjoy. Because I'm weird. But it's a little bit of an iffy system. outfit is so loud. Okay, where did I miss the chest? Is it in the last area? Hi. Speaking of guys that look like other things, those guys always just remind me of like Digimon. There's just something about their design that is very Devimon-esque. Is it back here somewhere? Just one last chest. I'm not gonna have this problem in this like layout area in particular a lot.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, these guys. Like, look at that guy.
Now. The end.
Conflict
That's just a
resolved.
Digimon. Scythemon. Or it would be like whatever the Japanese word for scythe is, then they wouldn't explain the pun in English. Come on. Where is this chest? Killing me. Is it in one of these? Did I miss it? It's not in that last... Oh, wait, nope. No, that's not it. Oh, jeez. Okay. Blended in with the wall. And there's an accessory I don't need.
Activating combat
Hi.
Heads up.
Oh, and it's fake gas.
Bye now. Later.
mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Because a bunch of the enemies are just like weird, evil clones of the... Or... I was gonna say evil clones, but the guy's already evil. Or whatever. They're clones of the main antagonist. Technically the Digimon guys are too, I think. Anybody that's name is like G something. Oh, time for some big robot scorpion fun.
Activating combat mode.
Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
Got him.
No
Oh
problem.
yeah.
Got him. Take that, first boss of Final Fantasy VII. Osmoga. All right, thank you for coming by. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate it. I will do my best to not die.
Activating combat mode.
Oh,
Heads up.
Conflict resolved.
we'll see how this final boss ends up going. Whoop. Okay, it's all the way with it. We got some running to do. Haha! Okay. I think I should be good after doing all these with items and stuff to make all the materia I need. As basically I have the Kuraga and SP Master, and I think the only other things I need are Costly Punch, which I also already have, and I need a Steel or Mug, and that's it. And then I just
Activating combat mode.
make them all
Bye now.
certain stats,
This'll do. Take that. Got him.
Conflict resolved.
and that'll be all I need for fighting the final boss. And I'll also have high jump on, because high jump's also really good. And then I'll figure something out for whatever to put in the 6th slot, depending on what I want, stat-wise, basically. Which depends on what accessories I put on. I basically will put on 3 out of the 4 Genji things, and then the Zydrich. Because its stat bonus is just too good to not use.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Bye now.
Conflict resolved.
Later.
Not sure which thing I don't want to use. I'll figure it out later. I need basically the armor and the glove. So you need the break damage and HP limits, like those are required, and those are just better versions of the other things that give you that. Because it gives you auto crit and then auto endure and regen, which are really good. Then the glove is, oh no, the glove I want, right? And the helm is
Activating combat mode.
no AP
Taking you
and
down a
MP.
peg.
Isn't bad.
Heads up.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Libra I don't need at all, but the no AP and MP could be really good. And what's the other one? Right, the shield. Barrier and M barrier, absorbs all elements and nulls all ailments. I don't know if this guy really does status effects. I might just not use this one though. So I've got enough, like AP and everything. It shouldn't really matter. Plus I have like a ton of elixirs and other healing things and stuff, so it shouldn't really be a big deal. I'm probably better off with the auto barrier stuff.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? This'll do. Gonna love this.
Conflict resolved.
Should be getting that proficiency thing soon. I think I said that before, but now it's for real. Okay, more robots.
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way.
Oh
Here
no.
we go. Take that. This'll do.
Instantly dead.
Here we go.
Conflict resolved.
No problem.
Oh yeah.
Got nothing. Like, all these missions are basically completely non-threatening until I hit, like, the 10-star stuff, and even then, not as much anymore. It so largely depends on what the enemies I actually fight are. Because some of them are really easy, and then some of them are ridiculously hard. Where is that? I think it's just like... Yeah. It's just a not as good version, basically, of the Zydrich. Or no, because it absorbs everything. So that's not bad, but eh. It's not as good as, like, plus 10 to all stats. It's not really worth it over the Genji shield. No, shield? Shield. Because that also does the ribbon stuff and everything. We got 2 chests. Okay. What if they'll both just be this way? Or neither of them are this way. Cool. Just a big waste of a path. This is a long one for what has very little chests. Oh, there we go.
Activating combat mode.
Oh no.
Do.
Conflict resolved.
Jacked.
The end.
Just running around in a cave getting attacked by pop stars with guns. Hey. Let's go. Oh, what? Aha! I don't need to go that way. Cool. Just go right for the end fight. Where are you at? Aha! Oh, it's one of these
Activating
guys.
combat mode.
Some of these guys
Heads
are
up.
a little scary.
This'll do.
They have
Here we go. Bye now.
Good work, both of you.
a lot of
Bringing
health
out
sometimes.
the big guns.
Thankfully, this is really good damage-wise. Yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Like Octa Slash and Rush Assault are probably like the two best limit breaks for damage stuff. Alright, and that's one thing I'll want to do before I go into the final boss is get myself Heavenly. Which makes me more likely to get limit breaks. Because even outside of the limit breaks themselves being useful,
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. How about this?
Conflict resolved.
there we go.
Got 'em. Oh yeah.
What is it? Anytime you get a limit break, it heals your HP, MP, and AP, and also gives you extra over your max, which is pretty useful. Right, Death Jump, which I've never used. I guess in theory it might be better than High Jump because it can do instant death, but it's not like that big of a deal. Most things that it matters, I'm either gonna... I basically will probably either one-shot it with damage or it's immune to death. So... And it doesn't do any more base damage. It still has a 40 attack power. So I assume that's... Let me actually check. Yeah, I don't think it actually does any good. Oh,
Activating combat mode.
you're just like a dude.
This'll do. Later. Take that.
Oh no, he threw a knife at me when he died. What if it had killed me? Jokes. Nothing here. Whoa. Recovering from a fairly bad headache today, which I'm surprised
Activating
I'm
combat mode.
holding up so well at this point.
Taking
Honestly.
you down a bit.
This has been honestly kind of
Heads up.
relaxing.
This'll
Nice.
do.
What is that? Oh, that was a little scary because he made himself immune to high jump. But we did it. Yeah, I had a fun time having a really bad headache and a nosebleed this morning, which means I'm either doing really bad or I'm getting psychic powers. Could go either way. Man, I think I'm gonna take my coat off. It's getting really hot in here. Love to have the weather fluctuate between like 13 degrees and warm. Well, some of that might just be this, to be honest.
Taking you down a peg.
Just having
Oh yeah.
a PS5 and a PC on will kind of make it hot no matter. Actually, wait, can I can. No, hold on. Aha! There we go. What is it? I was saying something and totally brain farted on it. Wow. The slightest movement and I completely forget everything I was saying. Something about... Oh, right, yeah, this room I think is just getting really hot because I have a PS4 and a PC on. And so it doesn't matter how cold it is outside. It's just gonna be hot in here. If I went outside, it would probably actually be pretty
Activating
chilly.
combat mode.
Bring it on. Here we go.
Here we go.
Taking you down a peg.
Okay, yeah, magic barrier this time, which is good.
How about this? Oh no, you don't.
Conflict resolved.
Why doesn't do both barriers? That's when we run into real problems. I actually guess that's when we just punch. Since it goes through barriers. Like the only thing that actually stops the punches is being invincible. Okay. This is a short one. Get that chest on the way back.
Activating combat mode.
Oh.
This'll do.
Please. Oh.
Conflict resolved.
Those are like the one enemy that's kind of scary. Besides like the Marlboros. When I don't have status effect immunity stuff on. Because some of those guys will just jump on you and do death fangs and you'll die. With no way to really deal with it. Besides, I guess if you guard it, you technically become immune to it. But I'm always trying to kill things as fast as possible.
Taking you down a peg. Here we go.
Well, fuck you too. Let's try that again.
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. How about this?
There we go. Let's do that.
Conflict
I just
resolved.
stay away from it so it can't hit me with a scythe. Since apparently it does max damage. Which is just what I need. Strongest copies yet. We're coming up on the end of this. Or on the end of these missions. Curious how long this will end up actually taking. I still feel good about doing what I did off stream because it would not have been interesting at all. But I have no idea how long this stream will actually end up being. Probably like max like another hour? Like the actual, it also depends on how well the fight with the goddess goes. Like I got pretty lucky in my personal file, but we'll see how it goes this time. Could be worse. Ooh, these guys. These guys are a little scary, and I might want to get my HP limit break back on. But we'll see after this. I'll give it a try first. These guys, were the dudes from the pods, are...
Bye now.
Okay,
Here
nope,
we go.
this is fine.
The
Some of
Conflict
them
resolved.
might be
Oh, yeah.
in the next tier. But the ones that have like the red legs, and those guys can be a little scary. They just have a lot more health and require more than 2 jumps to kill. How am I doing on this? Okay. That's the last set of these. Cool. Getting some fruit snacks in me. Gotta eat a little something on stream. Even if I'm trying to eat a little better. That's what the fruit snacks are for. Hammer! Not that I'm gonna use that at all. It's just a worse version of the punch I have. Though it might come in handy for fusion. Oh, hold on. Oh god. And when it was bleeding. My left's bleeding, George. My left's bleeding. Okay, hold on. Right back. Ah! It's one of the secret advantages of VTubing is I can sit here with a tissue up my nose. And no one needs to see it. But oh god, it's kind of bleeding a lot. I'll be fine though, don't worry about it. It happens. It's because it's really dry out. Just... It happens every now and then. Who knows? Maybe I will get sick. Oh god! Okay, apparently I can't really talk too much while doing that, because then it just comes right out. Give me a sec. Might mess with my mouth tracking a little bit. Yeah, because it's... Oh well. That'll happen. Ugh. Okay. I think this one's in there a bit better. Should be okay. Also tends to not actually last that long, so I think we'll be fine. Of all the things that could physically go wrong
How about this?
while I'm streaming, it's not the worst. Like, I'm not in
Activating
pain or
combat
anything.
mode.
It's just annoying. I thought I avoided that.
Activating combat mode.
There we go.
Resolved.
Okay.
Got him. Oh,
Got
yeah.
him. Oh yeah, you're right, Zack. It was kind of surprising that in the over a year that I've been streaming. This is the first time I think I've ever gotten a
Activating
nosebleed on
combat
stream.
Bye now. Take that.
I would almost get like a little thing and
Oh yeah.
like put it over my face to make it look like an actual nosebleed, but I feel like that would send a different message because of anime tropes. Oh, okay. There we go. Attack the copy's base. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need these hero drinks because they're attack ups. One, I get my attack to max before the
Activating combat mode.
final boss.
Here we go. This'll do. Gonna love this.
Damage up.
Conflict
Oh,
resolved.
yeah.
This thing spent so much time casting buffs that they don't actually get any actual attacks off. It's rough for them. No, thought I just had. Because thinking about enemies buffing themselves, which made me think about Gilgamesh. Is that with the mission-based nature of this game, I'm kind of surprised they didn't just slap Gilgamesh in there somewhere. Like, I know he wasn't in original 7 at all. Like, he made his triumphant return in 8. But it almost feels weird that he wouldn't be in this. What if I put him in the remake somewhere? That'd be
Activating
fun.
combat mode.
Taking you down a peg.
It feels like him showing up and there's like a random mission where it's like some guy came through a portal and then he leaves just as quickly as he came. He has to get the Buster Sword. He has it in 12. Had to get it somewhere. Final Fantasy 12 Gilgamesh is so good. Kind of sad they didn't. Like, his current voice actor is fine, but I am still kind of sad they didn't just keep John DiMaggio as his voice actor across everything, because he's a lot of fun and is perfect for that character. For Greg. Oh, right, that might be in the next 14 patch? I don't remember when the next Hildebrand thing is supposed to be. One of the most exciting things about 14.
Activating combat
Love
mode.
myself some goofy side quests.
This'll do.
And those have been consistently great and consistently really funny.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we done? I think so. I think we've stopped bleeding. Hooray! Oh god. Oh, so I gotta clean myself up a little bit. So much blood. Okay, we good? Just gonna leave that there for a little bit. Sure I don't get blood all over my nice clothes. The last thing I need is blood on a white shirt. Ruin the whole. Oh, jeez. Man, I'm just falling apart today. Headaches, nosebleeds, coughs. know better, I'd think I was dying. But I'm probably fine. Don't worry about it. The nosebleeds are a totally normal thing that has happened for, God, many, many years. They used to be way, way worse. I had to get an ambulance called once because it was so bad.
Bring it on. Heads up.
Which was exciting.
How about
Ended up being fine, but
heads up. Take that. Taking you down a peg. Hey, Taylor.
alright.
Brace yourself.
Sure, why not?
Good luck.
Here we go. Take that.
There we go. No special moves for you.
Take that.
Awesome. And whoa, nice. Hey, and a level up.
Conflict resolved.
Cool. Probably gonna end this round level 70-ish. I think it's might take another one. Like I ended like 72-ish in my private file. Chase the copies. Oh man, Ultima, which I'll never use because it's bad. It takes forever to cast. And can only hit once for max damage. As opposed to a bunch of the other good spells, which can hit like a bunch of times and do more than 100,000 damage. Like why energy is really good. It's on some like
Combat mode.
does damage every frame or whatever that it's inside the enemy, which is always the most like messed up kind of attack if Symphony of the Night taught me anything. Like the bigger the enemy, the better it is. And a lot of the spells are like that. Because Electrocute's the same way. Where I can hit a bunch. No.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. Got him. Take that.
Conflict
There we go.
resolved.
The end. Oh yeah.
Ultima is slightly more dangerous when enemies cast it. Because, well, I only have 99,999 HP. And if they do that, then, you know, I'm dead. Or I don't even have that much. I only have 9,000. Alright, I used a bunch of the Fetch Feathers, so I won't cap out on them. Specifically for this very reason. I'm not forgetting I have Cure on. I should remember that. Okay, nothing over there. It's probably down in this little path. Yep. At some point, you just learn where they usually put the chests and how these layouts work. Alright, more Phoenix Downs is always good, because they will come in handy against the final
Activating
Out
boss.
combat
of
mode.
the way.
Because she has a
This'll do.
move that she can do that, like... Oh. Well, speaking of bits where Phoenix Downs might be useful,
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Taking you down a peg. Here we go.
there we go. Okay, just to
Oh yeah.
dodge them doing that. But yeah, she has a move that, like, undoes all of your buffs, so it can, like, undo re-raise. Which is, exciting. So you have to make sure you have a bunch of Phoenix Downs. And also, although you can just steal, 100 Phoenix Downs from her. Which used to be how you got a ton of money and SP, but that trick does not work anymore. Right, which I did look into sometime before this and confirmed that yes, that is the case. You can't do the old quitting a mission tricks and keep everything you got in it. Because they changed the way like game overs work.
Activating combat mode.
You know what? I don't trust these guys. Those guys will probably take more than one hit, and they can both, I think, just like one-shot me. Hey! That might come in handy. I might not even, like, might not even really need any money for anything at this point. I might have enough materials and stuff for fusing. So I don't need to like buy a whole bunch of accessories and all of that jazz. Oh, is the chest up here? No! You're no fun. Why would you make me waste that much time? Aha. I think this is the last of these Genesis missions.
Activating combat mode.
Heads
Okay.
up.
Oh no, I saw it coming. I just have to not.
Activating combat mode.
Taking you down a peg. This'll do.
There we go. Nope, no curing for you.
Later. Oh yeah.
Haha. God, those guys must have like 100,000 HP, the drill dudes. Oh my god. Really did just start up again. Oh, so much blood. Okay, I think we're finally safe. But I'm gonna have a tissue right next to me just in case. Right, okay.
Activating
Thankfully, I
combat
don't
mode.
think there are actually that
Taking
many
you down a peg.
of these missions.
Resolved.
Oh yeah.
These are basically all just like boss refights, and they start getting weird at a point. You start getting enemies that are like immune to stuff and everything, but I don't think that's even that big of a deal. These are all really quick as far as these missions go. Oh, hi.
Activating combat mode.
How about this? Here we go. Take that. Taking you down a peg. How about this?
Conflict resolved.
Oh
Yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of this for a little bit. I don't know if I have to fight another one of those. I don't have to fight, and I don't know if I have to fight anybody that like does their death moves, because that'll be the real test. If
Activating
Okay.
combat mode.
yeah, I think a lot of these guys are like supposed to be like, oh, it does a bunch of weird status effects or stuff like that, and then it's just like,
Oh yeah.
what if I just one-shotted them so they never actually got a move off? Best defense is a good offense. If I recall, that's kind of how I played the PSP one a lot. Was just like,
Activating combat mode.
who needs the extra health and stuff
Bye now.
if I just don't get
Conflict
hit?
resolved.
Oh yeah.
What if I just max out all of my offensive capabilities and then just make sure I'm good at dodge rolling? And then who cares? I mean, that's basically that's why people play Dark Souls, I think.
Activating combat mode.
Oh.
How about this? Hi, this'll do. Take that. Bye now.
Should have made myself immune to fire. Oh
Here
well.
we go. Taking you down a peg.
Oh no. He silenced me, so I couldn't use magic anymore. Ah. Nowhere near as hard as the summon fights in, like, I don't want to say 12, or even the 7 remake. Some of those fights are brutal. Oh, right. Hey, look,
Activating combat
it's
mode.
me.
This'll do.
It's me.
Bye now. Hi, how about this?
Conflict resolved.
But so much
Oh,
worse.
yeah.
But we did have a lot more health. Since he took a max damage jump to the face. Iron Fist. Oh no, it's
Activating
a
combat
singular
mode.
worm.
This'll do.
Conflict resolved.
Later. Oh,
Hojo, you gotta step up your game.
Activating combat mode.
taking you down a peg.
Oh god.
How about this? Take that. Heads up.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
The end.
That one was mildly scary. A whole new level of threat. I'm glad these last bunch are basically just single enemy things that you can kind of just fly through. We're getting close.
Activating combat mode.
I think there will be
Fly
one
now.
more
Hi.
set
Taking
of
you down a peg. Heads
6 after this.
Conflict resolved.
up. Oh yeah.
We're at 97%. I mean, to get up to a couple of missions into 99. Kind of a shame that you can't get a bunch of the best accessories until you get 100%. It's unfortunate.
Activating combat mode.
And it makes New Game Plus
Taking you
fun, I
down a
guess.
peg.
But
Here we go.
Conflict
I should almost look
resolved.
into New Game Plus speed runs. Could be fun. Add it to my Stranger of Paradise thing. I thought about doing a 7 remake speedrun sometime too, but those are
Activating combat mode.
a bit too long.
Heads up. Take that. Taking you down a peg. Hi.
I wonder if Stranger of Paradise has gotten
Oh yeah.
any
Conflict
shorter.
resolved.
Because last I did it, I think it was around like 140, 1 hour 40, hour 45. Last time I was doing it. I haven't checked up on post Gilgamesh stuff. Still gotta do that sometime. I gotta get leveled up in my file enough to do
Activating combat mode.
that DLC stuff
Bye
and
now.
then get ready for the last one.
This'll do.
Conflict resolved.
Comes out at the end of January, I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
I think it comes out like the week after Forspoken. Something like that. Okay, we're getting close. Okay, no, this is one of these guys.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. How about this? Heads up. Taking you down a peg.
Conflict
Okay.
resolved.
Got him. Oh yeah.
Here I was thinking some of those guys were scary. I know we have to do another Zack fight. We have to fight Buster Sword Zack. Zack at his full power. Who's still not really threatening.
Activating
Oh, this guy.
combat mode.
Ooh, this is actually
Heads up. This'll do.
maybe a little scary.
Here we go.
Nope.
Conflict resolved.
I don't know if those guys can just do, technically, Thaaaanks. I wonder if those power level 1 or power level 2 might have been that. Where it would just, one-shot me. Which is always fun and fair. Here we go.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up. This'll do.
Kind of just have to keep
Here we go.
countering him, really.
Bye now. Taking you down a peg. Bye now. Take that. Here we go. Taking you down a peg.
Oh.
Heads up. Bye now. Later.
Oh, wow. You know what? Let's, you know what? Yeah, I don't need these things anymore. So let's do this. And this. And the next potion. There we go.
Activating combat
Alright.
mode.
This is our proper
Taking you
loadout.
down a peg. Take that.
Aw.
Heads up. Take that.
Haha! Awesome, I killed him before he
Oh
could
yeah.
put a re-raise on himself. Hello! Welcome! Just in time for some, almost the finale of this. How have you been? Ooh. This is at 2 hours? Yeah. I got a ribbon from this, even though I've had a super ribbon for...
Activating combat mode.
I get to hear 30 seconds
This'll
of,
do. How about this?
One-Winged Angel.
Bye now. Take that. This'll do. Here we go. Heads up.
Conflict resolved.
This is what happens when I have busted endgame power. No version of that fight is hard. It's my fifth time fighting him. All right, we are up to our last mission: to fight a super boss. So, what do I need? I want this. Oh wow, am I really 30 HP short of max? That's hilarious. Okay. And so I want a steel, and I need, what, 17 strength? Yeah. So let's use this. And that stuff just sticks with, no, okay. What'll be a good thing to fuse this with? Oh, there we go. That's 2. Think that'll be good. Give me max strength. Yes, max attack. Awesome. Okay. And now I want vitality, I think, mostly. So what if I fuse steel with... Oh, it makes... I don't want gill toss. That's a bummer. Anything else? Salt twister. Anything I can fuse this with. Get. Bug. Or anything. Nope. Let's... What a pain in the butt. Oh, wait. Okay. So that might be what I do. This. Change it to vitality. Oh. Okay, so let's get some SP. By just selling so much materia. I don't need all these. Oh, actually, wait. Better move. Here we go. I don't need. Keep the lucky stars, because I'm going to want those in a sec. But these are all worthless. There we go. That'll let me make what I want. Steel and electrocute? Yeah. Oh, actually, what I want to do first? Fuse this with, I don't know. Or wait, no. Don't want to do that. Actually, wait. This with energy. Okay, no. Energy always makes gill toss. Flare. Okay, I'm gonna save before I do this because I don't want to waste. I'm so worried about wasting stuff and making this take longer. Alright, so should go. Could do this and this. And then yeah. I do flare. Do that flare. With steel. Oh, okay. I don't need much. That should actually be good enough. Right. Where is it? Where is it? I lost it. There it is. Okay, that with steel to make a mug. And then put these. Damn it. Thought I had it. Oh, actually. Okay. Now I should have enough. Boom. Boom. Perfect. Okay. So then I can replace, I don't know, this with... There we go. So that's max vitality. Alright, so now spirit. I think should actually be easier. I think I will just do wall. How much is this actually going to cost total? So, okay, let's see if I can do this. Because the last materia doesn't really matter. As long as I have Curaga, Costly Punch, SP Master, and Mug. So yeah. Or actually, wait, what if I just... This and... Oh, that doesn't... Okay. That's a bummer. But yeah, okay, so 700, I got you. Okay, so either way, it's gonna cost that much. Alright, so let's sell just so much of this stuff. Or convert, sorry, it's technically not selling. Yeah, I don't really need a bunch of these mastered ones anymore. I wonder if, no, I want that, I want to keep. Okay. Shame I didn't do what I did in my other file, which was like a master, a couple of random Ultima Materias, which gets you a lot. But this is actually not too bad. Especially considering the further down we go, the more we get. Yeah, I don't need either of those. Why not? They're all fine. I don't need any of these with the big stats. Hey, who cares? Who cares? Okay, we're so close. This is will probably end up being enough. I might as well just go through all of it at this point. Yeah, whatever. I actually did this a lot more efficiently than I did last time. Yeah, whatever. All right. Yes. Oh, right. I forgot. Actually, I am going to want a bunch of more SP also for the actual fight. I forgot about that. So, yes, we want this wall with this And no, spirit. Because I want my defenses maxed, or as close to that as possible. There we go. All right, all my defensive stats are maxed. Max HP. Good enough stuff on MP and AP, and I have a ton of elixirs, so those don't matter anyway. Max attack. All right. So, now, because of SP Master, I want to have as much SP as possible going into this fight. So, we're going to keep going with this for a little bit. Figure really the best way is to leave one of each tier of thing. Because I'm not doing any more of this game after this, so having extras doesn't really matter. Even if some of these things might be good for other fusion or whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's more useful for me to have the SP for the fight. That. God, like, there's so many of these that I got from just like random missions and stuff that I don't think I was even really paying attention to. Okay. That. Okay. Okay. Good. There'll be far less of these. Okay. Then we'll do one more thing, which shouldn't take more than a couple of seconds, which is get myself into heavenly status so that I get more limit breaks while I'm keeping those. I'll also keep those because they're unique. Okay, and then I already did these ones. All right, so I'm going into this with how much SP? 1 million. Yeah, it should be good. And then I want boom, boom. Let's get all these on. Okay. I'm gonna save in a separate slot just before I got rid of all that stuff, just to be sure. And then, real quick, go into mission 1 here, so we can get in and out as quickly as possible.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, and this guy. Alright. Now we just wait for Lucky Stars to happen. Which hopefully won't take long.
Here we go. This'll do.
There we go.
Bring out the big guns.
Kidding me?
You can do it.
It's like the one way that wasn't good enough.
How about this?
I need another one. Actually, I'm gonna go out and go back in because I think that'll make it faster? Like, you tend to be more likely to get those at the beginning of a fight. So. Because it gives you as many levels as whatever rank the limit break is. And level 1 is the only one. 1 and 2 are the only ones that aren't good enough to get me up to heavenly instead of just high.
Oh no, you don't.
Oh, I don't want that either.
Later.
Conflict resolved. solved.
Later. Oh yeah.
It's making things as difficult as you can on me, huh? Game. Oh, this will be a quick little thing before going into the fight. But no.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. This'll do. Gotta love this.
So to have like a way higher percentage chance of getting
Bye now.
preliminary.
Enough.
It's just not giving it to me 'cause it's being a pain. Come on. Come on. Slot machine. Put the odds in my favor. Want me to start singing? There we go. No! Oh, you betrayed me. When I started singing Lucky Star, I would if I actually remembered the lyrics at all. Ooh, that's good, I think. That usually means it's more likely to actually give me the full thing. Hey! Yeah, there we go, level 5. Perfect. Now we're at Heavenly. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Whew, that should fully put me at as best as I can be going into this fight. Oh, wait, and I want to make sure I have re-raise on. Yeah. God, that's so funny that I'm literally 30 HP short of actual max. I probably need one more level, but that's not a thing that's worth grinding. All right, let's make sure I remember. Okay, so square is mug. X will be high jump. R1 will be the punch. Okay. Ooh. Narrow it down to this. All right, let's fight a goddess. This was cool to see because I never did this in the original version of this game.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up. Bye now. How about this? Heads up. Bye now. Taking you down a peg.
Okay.
Bye now.
I'm Zack. What's your name?
Get some flirting in the middle of the final battle.
How about brace
Let's just do
yourself?
this.
Is this the end?
Here we go.
Okay. Auto crits helping with that.
Heads up. Bye now. This'll do. How about this?
Oh, I might actually want to save that
How about this?
in case I die or
This'll
lose.
do.
Re-raise.
Here we go.
What's this?
Okay, I'm definitely doing way better defensive-wise than last time I tried this
This'll
fight.
do. Bringing out the big guns.
This said to actually do some good damage. Like these spells and stuff were hurting me way more in my other file. Hey, look at that! I'm at actual max HP now.
Taking you down a peg. Heads up.
Oh, hey, and that level got me to do max damage with everything. Aha!
How about this? This'll do.
Oh, I'm actually running out of
How about this?
AP. That's
Heads up.
scary. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh wait, actually yes. Bug.
Taking you down a peg.
Wait. Bug. There we go.
Heads up.
Okay. Things are... should be... I'm practically invincible, which should be good. Oh, wow, that was like no damage.
Heads up.
Why are you so bad, Cloud?
This'll do. Here we go.
Man, Heavenly usually goes away by this point.
Heads up. Bringing out the big
Okay.
guns.
This should actually help. Nice! Oh, not quite enough. So this is the thing that gets rid of re-raise. And a bunch of your other buffs and stuff. And is probably also going to do kind of a lot of damage. I thought I was going to get the percentage on that down a bit more. Ooh!
Brace yourself.
That's what this is for. That's why I stocked this, because this will give me re-raise. Also a very cool animation. And then I can just use an elixir, and I'll be fine. Perfect.
Taking you down a peg.
Look at that. Masterful recovery.
Bye now. Here we go.
No, stop doing Cloud.
Bye now.
He's bad. Oh. Shoot, okay.
Better run for
So yeah, she just made herself immune to physical attacks, which would be bad, but the punch doesn't count as a physical attack. So, I can just...
Brace yourself.
Alright, sure. Oh wow, it's another... I think it's because my magic stat isn't super high. Oh, okay, her immunity went away.
Down a peg. Here we go. Bye now. Take that. Taking you down a peg.
The reason I'm trying to kind of avoid using the punch the whole time
This'll do.
is because it does drain your health,
Bye now.
which means it could very easily slip into me just like offhandedly getting killed.
Take that. This'll do.
Oh, there we go.
Heads up.
So that could potentially kill me. But that's what
Here we go. This'll do.
the jump is for, is that it dodges Ultima,
How about this? Warm-up's over.
which is awesome. And whatever, it's free damage. Oh my god, 1,000
Taking you
damage,
down a
man.
peg. Here we go.
Oh no, it's immune to magic now. For all that magic I've been using.
Heads up. Here we go. Heads up. Here we go.
Oh wow, also, like, I really thought this was gonna be, draining my SP a lot more with that materia that I have. Because SP Master uses up your SP to, reduce damage you take and also increase damage you do. But, I still have 700,000. So I think I'm okay.
Bye now.
Oh. Woof. Okay. I can skip it this time. It's an elixir. Re-raise. That's why stealing those 80 Phoenix Downs is really good, in case she just keeps doing that. I'm getting really low level limit breaks. It's part of why they're not doing a lot of damage, I think. He's like, yeah, it's Bahamut. But it's level 1 Bahamut out of 5. So this is probably gonna do like... Okay, no, it actually did damage.
Heads up.
I don't know why Genesis is so bad.
This'll do. Take that. Taking you down a peg. How about this? Bye now.
Okay.
Take that.
Yeah, having the max defenses is helping a lot.
This'll
'Cause
do.
I actually came close to dying a lot in my other time doing it. Like, that move would really kill me almost like every time, even if I blocked it. But this time, not too bad.
Bye now. This'll
With that.
do. Taking you down a peg.
Hey,
This'll do. Here we go.
hey,
Heads up.
almost there. Yeah, like, it's really funny, like, reading guides and stuff where they're like, oh, Ultima, gotta make sure you block it or it'll kill you. And it's like,
Bye now.
or I can just jump over it.
Taking you down a peg. How about this? Here we
So
go.
close.
This'll do. Bye now. Take that.
Boom.
Conflict
Hell yeah.
resolved.
I ended up way more invincible in that run than last time I tried to do this fight. So that was way easier than I expected it to be. That's what, you know, a honestly bare minimum amount of grinding will get you. I basically just did every mission, which you kind of have to do to get up to this point anyway. I didn't really quote-unquote grind, per se. Alright. Someone apparently took care of this thing that's been on the back burner forever. All the bigwigs and everyone in Soldier are freaking out that it's the return of the Soldier legend. The source of the problem was apparently more powerful than a summon. Its materia reaction was so beyond measure, the gauge started to smoke. In fact, the materia power was so intense that other monsters and even robots became overloaded with Mako and started going berserk. Anyway, I was thinking, the Soldier legend, could they be talking about you? It's me, the Soldier legend. Boom! All right, I forgot to go in to get this last trophy. Got some accessories that are really good, right? This thing, which is ridiculous, all the stuff it does. And there we go, the Platinum Trophy, which I've gotten twice this week. Because that's the kind of shit I do. Yeah. Doubles gil items and materia dropped by enemies. Increases, yeah. It's ridiculous. It just does, right, does all this shit, but also makes it so you can't use the DMW. But yeah. That's that. Right, and then Divine Slayer. Slayer. Could be really good. But yeah. Oh, we ended it at level 69. Amazing. Perfect. But yeah, that's the whole game. I don't think I have it in me emotionally to just like do the ending again. So if you want that, go watch the last episode where we actually beat this game and had my third good cry on stream in the past month. Fourth, maybe? Something like that. I think I mentioned it around when I was going to start this game up, or near the end of Thrifted Over 2 days, where I unintentionally had a really sad month of video games. Just the way things go. But I think that's basically it. Yeah, we got another platinum trophy. We did literally everything in this game, which I had never done before, so that's fun and exciting. I had never seen that boss prior to this week, despite this game being technically 15 years old or whatever the hell. It's been a while. Yeah. Thank you for joining. Anyone who came by, anyone who came by for the first time and stuff. I think there were a couple of new people, which is fun and cool. Thank you very much. Anyone who's watching the Twitch VOD, anyone who's watching the YouTube VOD, as a reminder, all the VODs go up on YouTube following morning, 8 a.m. All those links are in the about and all that kind of stuff. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. I think I might have it as 8 a.m. on the schedule. I might do it a little bit later than that. We'll be doing a, I guess, series year finale for Sonic Saturdays with our journey to get the all the emeralds and then beat you know, that game. Sonic Advance 3, there we go. Which is gonna be my last Sonic game for ever. Until like a new one comes out probably. Or if I decide to try and speed run something or something like that. But yeah, it'll be the end of a hell of a year. Oh, I still have this going on until January 8th. I actually got a cover song commission, so I'm working on that, which is fun. But there are still 5 slots left if anyone wants music for stuff, for anything. Literally anything you could possibly want music for. I am willing to do it for money. Yeah. So that's that. Thank you very much once again for joining me on another 100%ing of a game journey. And I will see you next time.